Adrien Broner, who you fought in February, is fighting Mikey Garcia next week Saturday. What you see in that fight? What's your prediction? And it's sad to see Broner going to 140, but couldn't fight you at 140 in February. Man, what's your take on everything?
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, it was. Like I said, I always tell people it was, I believe it was a smart game plan by them to add the 5 pounds. I think they know at 140 or 142, I'm a lot stronger and I'm a lot more dominant than the competition. And yeah, definitely, kind of, I feel like he made those 5 pounds to kind of let him be able to take, the punching power that I had. And obviously he did get buzzed and hurt a couple times in the fight, and he had to go to holding. I think at 140 or 142, definitely he would have been a lot more hurt and in a lot more trouble. But yeah, as far as this fight with Mikey Garcia, I think it's a great fight. I think a lot of people are kind of underestimating Adrien Broner, and kind of overestimating Mikey Garcia. I mean, he is a great fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. He has great punching power, great ring IQ. But I mean, Adrien Broner, he's a 4-time division or four division champion, and I mean he's a real deal. I mean he's won multiple world titles. He's a skilled fighter. And then one thing too, I've told people I've never really seen Mikey in there with somebody with speed and power and boxing technique like Adrian does. So it should be interesting. I definitely don't see it as like a walkover for Mikey. I actually I give a little bit of advantage to Adrien Broner, and I think it's going to be a competitive fight.
So you think who you think the referee gonna raise their hand? Whose hand is gonna be raised in that fight?
Man, I'm siding with Adrien Broner. I mean, aside from that I've been in there with him, I've paid attention to both careers, and I just believe that Adrien Broner's probably been in with the better talent and the bigger men and the bigger punchers. So either way, though, it's going to be interesting, and I'll definitely be looking tentatively for that fight next week.
Oh, okay. Well, hypothetically, I'm not saying Broner I'm not saying Broner is going to lose or win this fight, but hypothetically, Mikey Garcia wins this fight. You called him out on ES News. Was it earlier this year or last year? I don't really remember. But you had a few words for calling him out. Would you fight Mikey Garcia later this year?
Yeah, I would definitely fight Mikey. When I first met him too, he kind of was giving me that fighter look, where like he was really friendly with my manager, because I think my manager and him, they hit it off good, and he almost like signed with him and stuff like that. And like he was all smiles, and then when he seen me, he got super serious. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, all right, well, yeah, nice to meet you. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, I get it though. That has happened. I've had that happen plenty. So, I'm ready for that fight if it happens, and I'm down with it.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely be a good fight, because I know Broner won't give you a rematch if he wins the fight. So if Mikey does win, you and Mikey will be another beautiful fight, another war that people would love to see. You know what I mean?